Tonight on Around Our Globe, we're going to talk about bats.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Around Our Globe. Tonight we're going to talk about bats. Yes, bats. The ones that fly, not the ones you hit with. Bats are usually feared and seen like evil blood-sucking creatures of the night that carry diseases. The question is, why? This is probably as a result of many horror movies, literature, and myth. But is that their true nature? Should bats be feared or loved? To answer that and many other questions, we have invited a special guest. He is a very, very well-known polymath and chiropterologist. Now, without further ado, here is Professor Seymour, a person who hasn't written any books, but has read lots of them.
Thank you, Charlie, for having me tonight. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for being here, Professor. The viewers have some questions about bats, so I'll leave you to answer them.
With pleasure.
First question, do bats carry diseases such as rabies? The short answer is yes, but that's true. Only less than 1% of bats actually carry rabies. If you think about it, you're more likely to catch rabies from dogs, even though they're less feared than bats. Are bats flying rats? Of course not. Bats are not rodents. They don't have the same type of teeth. Unlike rats, they avoid humans and are closer to sugar gliders than to rodents. How big are bats? Bats come in all shapes and sizes, from huge to tiny. For example, the Malaysian flying fox has a wingspan of 6 feet, while a kitty's hog-nosed bat can rest on your finger, your pinky finger. Do bats drink blood? Some do, and they're called vampire bats. From more than 1,000 bat species, only 3 are vampire bats. They can be found in Central and South America, but they prey on livestock, not humans. Interesting fact, scientists are using vampire bat saliva to make a medicine to help stroke patients, and it's called Draculin. Yes, Draculin, like Dracula. What do bats eat? Bats eat a variety of things, such as insects like mosquitoes, fruits and nectar, and even small animals like frogs, fish, and mice. This helps us a lot. Bats can be considered the best pest exterminators and gardeners of the rainforest, moving seeds, mostly nuts, and pollinating over 700 different types of plants such as avocados, bananas, and mangoes. Do bats attack people like in the movies? Not likely. Bats tend to avoid humans. Even though they're the only flying mammal, they have excellent spatial sense and great flight agility. Thank you, Professor, for helping us understand bats a bit
You're
better.
welcome, Charlie.
So, now you know, bats are not the evil blood-sucking creatures that movies show. They, in fact, are some of the most helpful flying animals on the planet. So, next time you see a vampire movie, don't be scared, because most bats prefer to be pest controllers or gardeners rather than vampires. And they can also be great and funny superheroes. Fun fact, bats eat many things, but we can all be sure of one thing. The bats do not like steaks of any kind. Well, that's all for tonight's show. See you next time on Around Our Globe. And if you haven't done it yet, do like Basu and give us a thumbs up or 2.
This has been an episode of Around Our Globe. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Next time on Around Our Globe, we're going to talk about sharks.